Hey boys and girls, it's KnightStalker here. Welcome along today to episode 3 of Dawn of Man Let's Play. Check it out. Our village is expanding, man. We've got ourselves 4 rows of huts. I demolished this row here and built them properly. We've got an additional storage shed. And right now we're ready to go all the way through to serial domestication and unlock the Neolithic era. So let's get on with that. And we've immediately got enough for an extra technology because I did farm that just before I made this video for you. And the one that we really want most of all is this one here, thatching, because it's going to allow us to upgrade all of our buildings. And that is going to give us more knowledge, which will give us more points to be able to, well, you know, what do you call this? Advance, right? What else would you call it? So let's go. Check it out. Alright, so now we've got farming unlocked, and this is important. Why is this important, you ask? Because what we can do now is actually start relying less on what's available in the wild and more on what is not available in the wild, shall we say. We're going to plant some crops. And these are going to be the founding of our civilization as we know it. Beautiful. Now we're not going to plant too many, and the reason for that is in the springtime when you have to plant these crops, it takes a massive amount of labor. And again in autumn when you need to harvest the crops, again a massive amount of labor. So you've got to be careful that you don't overplant these particular resources. The other thing is you'll know. Oh, we've got a raider attack. Just before we deal with the raider attack, something I want to tell you is that each of these different types of crops can get diseases. So if barley gets diseases, we've still got the other 2 available. If emmer gets diseases, we've still got the other 2 crops available. Let's deal with these guys. Let's call an alert. Now watch what happens to these raiders. This is our first raider attack. Dugga. And that's the end of that. And we get to go and we're going to get to rob their bodies. A dead adult woman, a dead adult woman, a dead adult man. All of their resources that they carried, including their bows, their clothing, if their armor, if they've got any shields, swords, all of that sort of stuff, we'll now collect. And that's in this. What do you call this period? The Neolithic Period. It's our very first raider attack. Pulse domestication. That's going to give us access to more food. But right now, we're not going to plant too many because we simply don't have the people to harvest it when it comes around to harvesting. Look at this. Might just plant maybe 1 set. I don't really want to take up all of the space that our that village could take. But again, we're not going to plant too many because we'll have a labour problem. What do we need? Do we need any skins or anything? We don't need any of that. What do we want to get rid of? That is obsolete. We'll get rid of that. Even if we gain nothing special for it. You can have a fish. Done. Right, problem solved. So we've got no new tools yet, but we will research those all in good time. Oh, look at that. Look at that good stuff coming through. Oh, delicious crops. Right, see, at the moment it is currently fall, aka autumn, for those of us who are in the normal part of the world. What we're going to do is we're going to upgrade that one. We're going to upgrade the chief's hut too. There's no way we're not upgrading the chief's hut. Oh, Meals on Wheels. Delicious. Now, our food is frighteningly low, actually. That is something we're going to have to remedy really fast. Or we will not survive the winter. Our bloodline will be weak. And if your bloodline is weak, you will not survive the winter. My population grew faster than I was anticipating, and our food supplies are in a little bit of a scary position. We'll have plenty of food come spring. Well, come autumn. Next autumn. Yeah. This could be a problem. People might starve. We have to hope that we've got enough dead animals to sustain our population. The fuzzier and cuter, the better. Go and hunt these guys. We'll hunt that one. We'll capture and hunt. What that will do is it will capture the young ones and turn them into doggos. And the rest of them will be food. We'll send all our people out now to go and get some meat. Meat for the winter. Deer has escaped? No, no, no. It's a temporary inconvenience. Oh, first animal hunted, deer. Now, one of the things that happens in this game is that animals go extinct and new animals evolve. Turmac has been doing naughty things with the animals, and as a result has caught a nasty infection. Good on him, I guess. Bit weird. Bit weird, mate. I'm going to cut these down and get them out of the way for our forests, right after we've done all our delicious hunting. What's going on here? Well, that's Turmac, he's got the herp. Only 5 more people, but very soon these 2 will be upgraded. Oh, you got a... that's right. Mud. Mud is the... well, not food of the future. What would you call it? The glue that binds. There we go. Mud and straw huts. Absolutely fantastic thing. We can also extract water, which will allow us to basically not have to come all the way to the river to get food and drink. Well, just drink. Well, first food's in the water too. Fish are food, not friends. Are there any other new buildings that we can build? So we're doing hut, we're upgrading both of those, that's fine. What we really want to do is probably upgrade this. Do we have enough stuff though? We do have enough stuff. The straw, which is this graph here, will come from in the spring and things when we replant this. So these ones get planted, peas get planted in the winter apparently. That's good. That means that some of our labour is not absorbed at a time when we don't need to really suffer through that. Here's our food, right? We did get lots of food now, lots of skins, lots of bones. So this is looking up again. We might actually make it through the evil winter. Look at that, this is our chief's hut. Look at that. Somebody else got their hut first, but it was a prototype, you see. You don't want to do it wrong. It didn't get away at all. How interesting. Never mind. And in the meantime, we'll upgrade this because we have plenty of space, and we'll upgrade this because we have plenty of space. We'll upgrade this because we have plenty of space. Very mild winter. We don't have any snow or any storms. It's good. Goradel, old lady. Poor girl. She served us well. Now that might be a problemo because we need lots of flint. Flint is a thing we most certainly need, at least at this stage, until we can start mining. Well, there's some. And some more some. And any more. Oh, there's some. There's 2. There's some more. There's 2. There is definitely some more. And there's some closer to home too. New human was born, they've been banging happily. Storage hut is good. Let's see what the... Oh, fortifications, 260. Let's see what we can do. Definitely want to get rid of spears. Spears are obsolete. We don't need this many fishing harpoons. That's not a thing we need. So I think we're going to make it through this. 232. Bones are becoming less important. It'll do us. Wool. That's something we'll get ourselves soon. So now we've got the fortifications unlocked. When raiders come, we can have built walls and things like that. Right now, we just don't need that. We are quite happy doing our own thing in the moment. Might as well upgrade that while we're here. Oh, actually, no, we don't at the moment because we don't have enough thatching, I suggest to you. That is correct. Apparently we've stripped all the mud out of these places. Maybe we need to have a new mud processing centre. More mud processing. That's a mud processor. We can do that here for 2 of them. We can do that for fish too. Yeah, fish are important. Fish are the food of the future. And look, our crops are starting to grow. And in spring, we're sowing all the fields. And see how much labour it takes and how slow it takes? That's why we've only built small incremental advances. More humans. More humans is good. And when all this gets harvested in the autumn, we will get more straw, which will be stored. We probably should create... no, this one. These. These are exceptionally useful. Aya died of starvation. But, okay. We need to really focus on that. My bad. Sorry, Aya. My bad. Couple of those. Granaries. We'll build them eventually. Eventually. But storage huts are pretty good as well. So we need to do some hunting. Make sure that that doesn't happen again. All of these delicious animals can get hunted. Now that we've finished planting, we have spare labour. There is a lot of animals. Very tasty. Oh, we can probably get some advancements here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Mm. So, I think either mining. We don't want that. We don't want that yet. We can build stables here, but we don't have enough straw. We can upgrade our houses before we start building stables. We don't have enough labour to these new ones here. So I think we might do megalithium. Megalithism? Donkey domestication. Where do we get carts though? The wheel. No. So no, that's not super useful. Stilting is though. Oh, we've got enough for another one. We'll also get the mine. Why not? Reindeer escaped. No, we can't have that happening. Wild donkey escaped. Can't have that. 3 humans died of starvation. That is bad. Yes, I know we're low on food, but we're bringing fish in. Starvation is a problem right now. We didn't pay enough attention. We didn't kill enough animals. Animals are food, not friends. We went too easy on them. We won't make that mistake again. It's a bit like a Frostpunk playthrough at this point, isn't it? By the way, if you do like Frostpunk and you would like to look up a good content creator for Frostpunk, DDR Jake. Have a look, he does great stuff. Oh my goodness. We've lost 5 people to starvation now. Pretty glad that we've started getting peas harvest. Whew, 6 of them. That was a very harsh winter. Delicious food is being harvested. Should probably sow some more of those plants. What were they? Those were peas. A bit of each. Bit of each. Perfect. Perfect. And we'll go from here. That'll give us another food boost in summer. But you see how we're not going to harvest all of these? And what's going to happen is if we don't do them all before the end of summer, they'll just go to seed, go to rot on the vine. It looks like we're actually going to manage to harvest them all. But it's going to be a problem for this. They're all going to come due next after summer and autumn. All of them at the same time. Hopefully we have enough labour at this point. I see our hunting is pretty much finished. And then once we do this, it's going to be turned into straw, which we stored here. And it's also going to be turned into grain, which will be ground here into flour. And flour will be turned into bread here. And here. And here. Probably not that last one. Right, is there anything else we've forgotten to build? I feel like we'll do that. No, we won't do that yet. Why not? Why not? Why can't we do that? Why can't we build a bridge? Why won't it let us do that? Oh, perfect. That's what we want. Another one here maybe. But to be careful because raiders use the bridge as well. So far raiders are not a problem though. Those are going to be useful soon. Is there anything we want to get rid of that is obsolete? There is not. So, let's keep going. They're all slowly harvesting. Starvation. Really? There's food. Lots of food. It's no good. You just forget to eat, mate. So I understand. I forget to eat sometimes too. One thing it has given us is the opportunity to upgrade a couple of overtake. So it's given us the opportunity to upgrade a couple of huts because we don't quite have too many here. Grain and flour. That's what I like to see. Maybe if we cancel that one, we can upgrade this instead. Yeah, we'll upgrade that. Actually, no, we won't. We won't soak up the labour yet. We lost all that grain. Good thing we got a lot of meat for the winter. You see, I was completely unprepared. After we had all those deaths, we just didn't have enough people to harvest all the crops. That's terrible. It's terrible. It's like the potato famine all over again. Mostly because I'm a potato and there was a Need to be prepared for that next time. Come on, boys and girls, go and sow those crops, those peas. The workload is too high. We better sow some of those peas or we're not going to have enough food in the summer. Good, good, good. Get a first bridge as well. We're not quite enough, have we? We need 7. 5 new humans. That is exactly what we are looking for. Lovely jubbly. Strip those out. We would also like to strip these out if we can at all. Love to see those gone so we can plant some more crops. Now that bridge will make crossing the river much quicker, much less stressful on the villagers. It won't be so harmful to their stats. This is a pretty slow get through of the Neolithic period. Things are not looking as well as they could be. Got any more delicious animals? There's a delicious animal. There's a delicious animal. Don't want to go too far to collect their frozen corpses. So let's go. That'll be enough for now, I guess. Let's see how this works out. How much straw have we got? 16. We have enough to upgrade this during the winter. Winter's a good time to build. You've got people doing a lot less than they ordinarily would. There's a lot less of the animals around. So there's a lot less... oh look, there's a hungry wolf coming in. Or is that a dog? Friendly dog? A friendly dog. There's a lot less animals around to hunt. There's no resources to collect other than wood, stone, that sort of carry on. So winter is a really good time to build and convert your buildings and all that sort of carry on. Let's see how we go. We're going to deconstruct that? Is that the thing we're going to do? Wild donkey has escaped. No, he hasn't. He's only temporarily evaded me. Ah, good. And we're going to get all these crops planted in time. That's wonderful. Why have we got no mud? What are the limits on our mud? Mud. Where's mud? There, 10. Let's take that to 20 while we're building. What that means is that they'll harvest up to the maximum of that limit. You do get them a little bit over it sometimes. But we've got enough fields for now. Yay, a springtime baby. 12 straw left, so we'll upgrade that hut. And we'll upgrade that hut, and that hut, and that hut. How handy. These huts can contain an extra person and an extra, no extra storage slots, same storage slots. Houses are able to store stuff, but not much. 2 exhausted areas of flint. We've got outfits, we've got leather. The trader has arrived. What do you got for us today, Mr. Trader? Nothing that we are interested in. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you. Right, let's quickly and rapidly build these tents up into huts, moving from nomad into a fixed lifestyle. Gosh, we're good at this. No space for more people. That is a temporary issue. And suddenly we're good now. Lovely. Right, there should be some animals around. We don't want to go through another starving winter. Aurochses, that is exactly what we are looking for. Delicious cattle beasts. Love it. So be a little bit careful though. Spring, we've got all of summer to hunt those aurochses, and once summer is finished, we will harvest. Right now we have a tech advancement. We will tech advance goat domestication because that's fun. Goat domestication is fun. How much straw have we got? Only 4. We need residences for animals. 4 is enough. Where are we going to put these? We want to put them back to back because we want a couple of them. We have an aurochs attack. That's not surprising in the slightest, given that we went looking for a fight with the aurochses. Another aurochs attack. They're not particularly scary. Aurochs has escaped. No, it has not. It has temporarily evaded me. Stables. Which is going to create us a place where we can capture goats. good. We've got lots of meat coming in now. We've got lots of fish coming in. We've got berries. Margot's got herpes. I mean, an infection. I have no idea how that happened. Oh, Vorkal's been sharing a tent with her. Oh no. Right, we want to make sure our labour drops now. We don't want to have our labour too exerted because we're about a third of the way through summer. We'll just let people build and do things like that. And then we will go from there. How many can we fit in this individual one? 10. Just 10, please. Everything else can wait for now. These will be the base numbers of each individual one I want. 10 maintains a good stable population with a birth rate and things like that. Aurochs has only temporarily escaped us. It's quite interesting playing this at 8 times speed. I do miss some things, like the new technologies, for example. Yes, this will give us new tools. Let's have a look here. Oh, not there. Let's have a cheese maker. $5 if you can guess what this guy does. But they require straw, so they won't be fully built until at least the autumn. See our sledges here delivering large loads of goodies. Oh, we did have some straw. Where did we find some straw? Oh no, pending. There we go. Young tree. 3 new humans. What are we up to here? 13 space. We're good. We do need to just be careful of the food situation. I only want this to accept food. This is a food storage hut. Actually, no, it's not. It's an everything storage hut. We'll build granaries for that. And here we go. We're going to do the harvest right this year. Got lots of labour available. Lots of we're only even harvesting. We're only on 80 or 90%. One of our sledges destroyed itself, so we'd best build some more. They do wear it over time. The sledges, just like all tools and all clothing, they do wear it over time, and you have to replace them. Nuts times 10. Cheese maker. So we need goats to make that work. So where can we find some goats? We'll eat him. I'll capture him. Capture or kill. And the ibex will become goats once domesticated. Kill that one. We will capture and kill. What's that? We'll cut that up for deliciousness. What do we got here? Kill them because they're food. Don't want to tangle with too many at once. We'll capture that. One of the good things about this game that they really thought through properly is that if you capture as many as you can, you'll fill your stables, and once you're full, the people will automatically slaughter them. But they will slaughter old animals first, and they will maintain a male-female balance, which is a fantastic little system. Fantastic. Right, we can probably do away with these now because we no longer need... Hang on a second. We no longer need these dry skins because we're not building tents or anything anymore. We're building huts now, which takes straw and dirt. Mud, to be precise. Oh, how are we going to get 260? You can deal with these going all the way up to 5 and having to remake them. Not essential tools, those ones. I think we've done it. Easy. I want to give them food, though. It's one thing I do not want to give them. Give them logs. So you can buy animals now that you get a stable. It's great. Actually, we want that because we have a shortage. We'll trade it for bones, which are now virtually obsolete. Here we go. Well digging unlocked. put a well in the middle of the city. Well, well, well. Here we go. Right, and we can also build an outfitter now. Actually, we don't. We're still going to build these first. Stables. Because I actually want to have sheep as well. Why don't they line up? It annoys me. Oh well. Well is great. Car. Car's got bear herpes again. How much have we got? 45. So that's plenty. I'm going to make the stables a high priority. What are you doing? Killed by cave hyena. Ibex escape. Oh, oops. 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 Well, I wasn't paying enough attention there. We might upgrade a couple of these. How much extra space have we got? 14. So we'll maintain that. Upgrade 2 of them. We will also upgrade these. It's winter time. Good time for building. Marak has died of old age. Poor old Marak. How's our... They're okay. They're holding. We might build another one of those. No, actually we don't, because once we get the spiritual, we'll be able to build... Where are we? These dolmens. We haven't built any defences yet. We don't need them because we're not on the right stage of the game to worry about it. Let's go. So now we've got the stables pretty much built. We want to find some sheep. What are these guys doing? Let's go kill them. They look like food. They look like food walking around on legs. Emmons contracted an infection. He was caught in the stables late at night. We don't want to talk about it. Nobody's talking about it. This is a mistake. I need to make more fire pits. Raider attack. Alright. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. They may start attacking this before the people will aggro on them. We'll find out. No? No, that's good. Here we go. Yes, that's what we want. Death! Death to the raiders! Oh, they got away. It's okay. We're alright with it. We're okay with that. It's perfectly fine. But they did damage these almost to the point of destruction, so we will need to repair them. We're in the middle of winter. Animals outside will die of the cold. These will actually give a little bit of spiritual reward as well. Just like these ones here. And we've got bread popping out. Man, we're good for food for now. So good for food. We want to prioritize that too. Have we got any goats? Goats, goats, goats. We need more goats. They will breed slowly. Capture that one. That's exactly what we want. That's exactly what we're looking for. Oh, what's that? No, we will cancel those. Although that one is very near death, we'll just finish it off to make sure it doesn't come back. We don't eat those. They're dirty. Those are dirty. We don't eat those. So, got another technology. Sheep domestication. So now we need to actually build a weaver and an outfitter. Why do we need to build a weaver and an outfitter? The weaver turns wool into yarn, and the outfitter turns yarn into clothes. Pretty simple, huh? Boom. So let's go. Once we build those, we'll get more knowledge and we'll go up another level. Now, is there anything we haven't built at the moment? I believe we need to build some granaries, if nothing else. There we go. Right next to the houses, more humans are born, traders arrived. What does he want? Pathetic. Pathetic. Trade you a bone. We'll trade you a bone for 1 straw. That's what we're doing now. So we might take that flint just because you're here. Done. An Oryx attack is exactly what we want. Hopefully we'll get up here and we'll plant all of these lovely crops. We get 100 mud. Lovely. Just keep this this track here going. Got plenty of space. Cave hyenas. Oh yes, that's fine. Cave hyenas are delicious. Our breed is being eaten at a great rate. We're creating, well, we've got lots of fish and meat all sorted. We survived the winter once more. Let's see where our people take it from here. Just get these trees out of the way. They are mildly irritating that they are growing back right where we want to build buildings. Here in spring we should have plenty of labour for now. What we do want to look for is sheep and goats. Mouflons and ibexes. Baby one, we need the young ones. Only young ones can be captured. Once they get to a certain age, they can't be trained anymore. We would travel far and wide for the correct ones. There we go, there's some sheep. Sheep captures. Those look delicious, but we're not hunting for those at the moment. What you can do as well is when you get finally heaps of animals in your stable, you can just continually capture them. It's far easier than hunting, far less dangerous, and what happens is they just replace in the stables. So once you get to too many, they maintain the balance of male to female, and then once that happens, they will slaughter them all. So it's much easier sometimes to just do the capture. Here we go. Storm, no worries about people that have nice warm clothing, it's not a problem. Very slow to upgrade those. There we've got more babies born too. People have been getting jiggy during the cold winter. Got up to 50 population with 2 new humans joining the settlement. We will at some point just have to do this as well. First, Weaver. Go, we'll just leave that on normal priority. Waiting for sticks. We have a stick producer here. We didn't have enough sticks available. Why is that? We better have this too. That'll do. That's alright. I'm sure we'll last through this the stick shortage, the great stick shortage of the great winter of whatever year this is. In the Neolithic period. As you can see, the game's slowing down a little bit now. It takes a little bit longer to push through the period, a little bit longer to gather all the resources and the knowledge required to get through the next freezing cold winter. We're out of straw. That's interesting. Oh, because we built all of these huts, of course. Goat has contracted a disease, and this is why it's good to have the animal variety. We might change that now to animals because we have got the workload up here. So this, we've got 7 goats. It's nice. Right, so we'll exclude food from here now. Food can go into the houses and into the granaries. We don't need the food clogging up the, what do you call these, storage huts. Oh, trader's back. Have you got a technology for us? You do. Pig domestication. What can we do to get pig domestication? Not too bad. Not too shabby. Lovely. Perfect. What do we want as well? Do we want goats? No, we don't want goats, do we? All this stuff. Oh, we want straw. We definitely want this. We have a bit of a shortage of it, actually. So I could definitely exchange that for bones, particularly. We don't need many of these. Oh, 307's perfect. Look at that. 2 of our goats died. That is fine. Huts are great. We can now domesticate piggies. We won't have any space for them at the moment, but that's what we've got. Right, now we want to stop these guys. We no longer want to produce these. What we do want to produce from here on in is linen outfits, which we need to plant flax for, and wool outfits, which we need to shear sheep for. So for now, let's plant some flax. Where's some flax? We can't plant flax yet? That's bullshit. Food situation is great. We're not worried about food situation. Very, very good. We should be able to get a technology now. Flax, perfect. That's exactly what we want. That is exactly what we are looking for. We're going to plant a bigger flax field. Here we go. Because flax is going to be very important to us. Sleeves no longer usable. That's fine. That's fine. That is a problem. That is a problem. That is a problem. Interesting. We are churning through the flint. There's some absolutely churning through the flint. Like you wouldn't believe. Or maybe you would. Just looking for any at the moment. It won't be long before we no longer need it. So we'll just happily take what we can get. I love this game. So chill. So chill. Probably enough for now then. Alright, what's our straw situation like? 13. That's fine. We've got enough to upgrade that hut and that hut at least. Enough labour to till the fields, that's good. That reduces our reliance on hunting. Although hunting is not over yet. That delicious, tasty looking bacon-legged thing. And look at this, we can capture some little piggies and get some big ones. Perfect. Perfect. I should probably think about an extra one of these. Maybe we should just... We don't want sheep. We definitely want sheep. Don't need too many pigos though is the problem. What about another stables? I think that's where we're going to put that, and that will be the pig stable. Get that done before the winter. Lovely, we managed to harvest all of our crops correctly. That is magical. We got another... We do. Well, you look at that. Megalithic. Now before I end the video and go on to the next one, I'm going to show you a little bit of what it's about. But let's talk to the trader first Lovely, we'll send that away. And we definitely want that, actually. What have we got that we can send away for that? Maybe a little bit less. Perfect. All right, so what we've just done then is we've just allowed ourselves to start mining the megaliths that you may have seen around the map as we've been scrolling. What it's going to do is it's going to turn these, it's going to harvest them out, like mine them out, and then it's going to build a sledge underneath them. We'll click on them again to build a sled. And once that's done, we will, at that point, start building things out of them. Once we get to the Copper Age, but we need 20 knowledge first. So we're going to grind through that, and I'll see you in the next episode. I hope you learned something new about Daughter Man, or you just enjoyed the video. Thanks for coming to my channel.